Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Train Time. How's everyone doing today? Let's see who we have in the chat so far. Flymo, first off. Good evening, Flymo. How you doing, sir? Vogler75, Ian, good evening. Wolfsec, Cenex, good evening. How you doing? Arnville. Bit chilly in Norwich, Norfolk. Snow was a bit here, all melted away. It's cold here in Donegal. It was -2 when I got up this morning. A little bit of ice about, no snow. They had it worse down south of the country here, but we've no, apart from a light dusting which disappeared as soon as the sun came up, we haven't had much here at all. Who else we got in? Tom Houston, Motorola. Hi, Tom. How you doing? Simon thought it was okay. Okay, who had Donegal Dad's legs in the thumbnail? How you doing, Simon? I was watching your video earlier on, the one of going from Swindon into Houston. Let's see, now it's jumped a bit. Where were we? Joshua W56 Gayman. Hi, Joshua. How you doing? Charlie, Partick Hill Station. Good evening, Charlie. How's things across the pond in Canada? Lintry Town Trains. Good evening. Mick92. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Adrian Ejit. Good evening. Snowing in Cork. Oh well, we didn't have any. Well, we had a couple of hail showers here, but other than that, it's been quite nice in Donegal. Bit chilly, but the sun's been shining. Anthony Dodge is in the house. Good evening, Anthony. How you doing? Oh, chat's jumped again. And hi from Kyan. Kyan, how you doing? Are you helping Opa moderate tonight again? What temp is it in my... I don't know. It actually feels a bit cold in here because I haven't actually put the heating on in here today. It's a comfortable temperature. It's not... actually, saying that, I've got a thermometer here. It's saying it's 14 degrees. Lintry Town Trains, London, good evening. Dragon Junction, Lord Al's in the house. How you doing, Al? Oh, my chat is jumping around all over the place tonight, guys. I keep losing track. Where did I get to? Oh, Moreland Motor Railway, Andy. Oh, with a night out with 3 young ladies. Was that the Cores, was it? Clive Newland Railways in. Arnville, how you doing? I think I said hello already. Can't remember. John O'Donoghue's in. Good evening, John. How you doing? Snowing in Shropshire. Of course, hello to anyone who's watching in the background and anybody who's watching it on playback. Johan Swanpool, good evening. If I pronounced that right. Dara Locomotive Shed, good evening. Hot Dog Pilot Andy, how you doing, sir? So before I forget, somebody put up the link for the moderator awards. And just a reminder, Jason will be on straight after me. When my stream ends, it will kick you straight over to Jason's stream. That's Jason at Barnabas Junction. So you might have noticed some new cameras around. Change positions because the 6x4 layout is gone. Got that finished. Video on that will be out now over the weekend. Sorry, it's a week late, guys, but it was my mum's birthday last week, so we had a party for her on the Saturday. And then other stuff came up on the Sunday, so I couldn't get it done. But it's out. Channel members have seen it today. In fact, there was a problem with it when it uploaded, which I don't know whether it was Grace and Rob from RGJ Trains spotted it. They contacted me and said, there's something wrong with it. Whatever happened when it uploaded, it was crashing halfway through it. It was just, so I had to take it down and re-upload it. Oh, Timber Surf's in. Hi, Timber Surf. Who else did I see? Oh, Digger. How you doing, Digger? So I've been busy here. Ashley, the WCML train spotter. Good evening. Oh, Brian's in. Hi, Brian. How you doing? I'm just trying to get the stream up on my phone so I can roam and check the chat as I go. Yes, so remember a couple of months ago now, I put a poll out question asking for a name for my Thursday night live stream. And got a few suggestions. I put a poll up, and the top one that came out was Thursday train time. So that's what I'm going with now. So this is Thursday train time. Put a new thumbnail up as well. So let me know what you guys think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera in the bottom left. So that's going to move around now. So, so this is where the 6x4 layout was, just a big empty space. But look what's appeared in here now. So this is what I'll be working on over the weekend, making sure this is all working. I did plug it in and find out that all the lights down this end aren't working, so there must be a dry solder joint or something. So I'll need to sort that out, clean the track, put the loco on it, make sure it's running. So that'll keep me busy this weekend. So what we'll do is actually, I'll just leave the camera here. I don't have enough hands. So we're looking down it. Anybody else pop in? Oh, Trevor Veal's in. Hi, Trevor. How you doing? Jason the Train Freak's in. How you doing, Jason? Yeah, so I've got all the cameras more or less on this layout now. So you can see more of me. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Anybody who's new, what we have running around here is Class 37 Red Stripe pulling some Pullman coaches with the lights in them. Excuse me while I wet my whistle. The night's drink of choice is Dr. Pepper. And we've got an EWS Class 37 going around here pulling various types of hoppers with a 100-ton tanker on the back end. On the very inner loop, you've got the front end of a Class 43, Intercity 125 high-speed train going around. Anybody who was here last week knows I was having a few issues with that, so that's still running around and it seems to be running fine. I think the issues are down to this loop here, because you can see the Class 57 I stopped in the same point again. So I think it's a wiring issue. Again, this top layer is only wired in temporarily to test it, make sure I'm happy with the layout of the track. Once I wire everything in properly, I'm sure these issues will disappear. I don't know if you can see on the camera, there's droppers hanging down everywhere that aren't actually connected to anything. So it's really just fish plates that are carrying the current at the moment. So that's why we're getting the intermittent running. So yes, at the front of the Mark III coaches there with the Class 43 on the back end with the red lights there, that's a Class 57 DRS. So that's what's running around the layout. Oh, Andrew, Shortbread Express. How you doing, Andrew? I see I'm going to have fun with this tonight. Yeah, I had these running for about 10, 15 minutes before I start the stream. And of course, you know, as soon as you hit that go live button, that's when they decide not to work. Ivo Van's on, good evening. Maura Curran's in the house. Hi, Maura, how you doing? The issue was lap away, yes. Had we much snow in Donegal? We didn't have any snow, Maura. There was a light dusting of stuff, which as soon as the sun came up, it disappeared. It was -2 when I was de-icing the car this morning. It's got up to probably a max of 4 or 5 degrees today. But we've had snow, a couple of hail showers, nothing on the ground outside. It's just wet and cold like it usually is in Donegal. Yeah, no problem, Jason. I was setting up my stuff on my computer and I seen you were live. I thought, oh, pop in and have a look, see what Jason's up to. Yeah, if anybody, Jason is the Train Freak. He's an American modeler. Head over to his channel. He does some rail fanning live sometimes in his lunch break where he'll be alongside a track somewhere. So you'll see some American stuff. Pete, Heritage Road, good evening, or Hermitage Road, sorry. Tuesday when there was snow in the Midlands, had sunny weather in North Wales. Jerry BVR, good evening, sir. Or you had just showers. Yeah, it was actually, for most of the day, it was a nice day. It was one of those sort of, bit of cloud around, mostly blue skies, sun shining, but cold. Now, I know this is a wiring issue here because I had this before and I thought I fixed it. But of course, I've moved a lot of stuff around in here today. So I probably disturbed some of the wires, like sort of temporary, because some of these droppers, they're just wrapped around the rails beneath it to get a feed. So they're not in securely. As I say, that was just a test. But a couple of weeks now, once I get my Christmas layout out of the way, then it's going to be full bore into this one. So then first thing to do is cut the sections, cut the track, make sure it all fits together properly, and then wire each section so I won't have this starting and stopping. Yeah, so who's going to the NEC this weekend? Just change the chat filter, make sure I can see all the messages. So I see Valerie popped in there. I know Valerie had some issues last week. She contacted me. She wasn't able to comment in the stream, which happens sometimes. If you ever have that problem that you're trying to comment and it won't let you, just refresh the page. Sometimes that solves the issue. I'm not, I repeat, I'm not going to Worley this weekend. I've just ordered a 2.5 kilowatt oil-filled radiator with 11 fins for my outhouse. It's just 5 degrees inside now. We'll run it at below 1 kilowatt hour for 18 degrees or slightly more, just 79 quid. What do you think? Yeah. I mean, how insulated is your outhouse? Because if you're running it and the heat's just going out through a gap in the door or windows or up through the ceiling, it's going to cost you more. Previously, when I was, well, you've seen what I done to the attic in the last house I was in, where I insulated everything, which kept it warm in the winter and cooler in the summer. And same when I was at the house previous to that, the shed garage I was in, I insulated the walls and the ceilings. And anytime I wanted to go out there, I had a little blow heater, and that was more than enough to keep it warm. And it never, even during the coldest weather, it never really went below 0. I say I'm going to get some exercise now, walking up and down, just helping this go. Do you know what? Let's take it off. Get back inside, give the wheels a clean, because you never know, I might have picked up a bit of dirt. Ooh. Let me see. There, Flyman's there, put a link up to Jason's stream there. A couple more lads from Cork and Dublin. Oh, heading over. So a skiff of snow here. Managed to take out the camera. Right, not sure what happened there, but it'll always happen when your back is turned. Right, so my 37 took a tumble. Stop that, put it back on the track. I don't know whether I nudged it or knocked it or something. I wasn't looking. Oh, that's not good. That has lost a coupling somewhere. I wonder, is that what happened? The coupling snapped. I don't know, is that a result of the accident or is that what caused it? Right. Let's get that going again. That might have been what caused it. The coupling might have come off and caused it to derail. Anyway, where was I? Back to the chat. It's 100 mil, sort of, right? Yeah, so that's 4-inch. Yeah, that's good. That's good insulation. Oh, Jenny's having a meetup. Okay. Yeah, we were. Well, one just took a tumble off the the side of the layout. Of course, it would derail there. You know, the bit where it falls and chances to do more damage. I daren't go outside the sweater. I'll slip and fall and break my leg for sure. Luckily, it wasn't too slippy here. You know, there was, as to say, the ice and everything disappeared within, you know, as soon as the sun came up. Alan Reynolds, Buckland Junction. Good evening, Alan. You're in. Oh, Robin Grace, RGJ Trains. Good evening, guys. We got hit bad working out of a further hospital yesterday, driving at 20 miles per hour on a dual carriageway. Oh, yeah, I don't. Turco Donegal Railways, Elizabeth, good evening. How are you doing? How's all in South Africa? Andy, Puff Candy Dobson, good evening, Andy. How are you doing? Why, Mark, that's a Brian. Oh, yeah, that's going to end up in the... oh, that's going to end up in the blooper reel, isn't it, for sure? Yeah, Timber Surf's there. Put up the link for the mods. Don't forget to vote for your mod. Unfortunately, Flymo is eliminated this year because he won it last year, which I think we all know he'd win it hands down again this year. But let's see. Yeah, those wheels don't look particularly dirty. But... Where's my little... So what I'm going to clean the wheels with is the old cotton bud. And I got some surgical spirits here. Let's pour some into that. Clean over the wheels, clean the back of the wheels for the pickups. There's a bit of dirt on there, but it's not. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dirt on this one. Maybe they are a bit dirty. Let's say I have been moving things around in here, so there would have been dust moving around. So perhaps a wheel clean will improve the running. All right, I'll get back to the chat in a minute in case anybody's asking any questions. Of course, I had to tidy up today, so a lot of my stuff I put away. So I'm just going to put that on the track to let the wheels spin around a bit. Yeah, there is actually a bit of dirt on these wheels. I can see it now. It's coming. Usually with these more modern locos now, dirty wheels don't affect it too much because all the wheels have got pickups. But yeah, saying that now, there is quite a bit of dirt on these. And to be fair, I can't remember the last time I cleaned the wheels in this. If you're wondering what I'm using as a cradle, this is just some blue foam that came protecting a picture frame. I ordered a picture one time. I thought, oh, I know what I'll use that for. So I got a couple of lengths of it. I have got one somewhere that I've cut down to the size of a loco, so they're not all as big as this, but this was just accessible at the moment, so I just grabbed it. Right, let's see if that's improved anything. Gently push that so I don't cause stuff to flying off again. Give it a nudge of speed. See, that runs now. Blame Heath. That's something I haven't actually watched for a while. It's Heath. Oh yes, it's behind you that time of year. Yeah. Of course, I have to be careful now because I've put cameras up everywhere, so make sure I'm not stood here picking my nose. I'm a crocodile up here. It also was just... Oh, Kieran J94. How are you doing, Kieran? Okay, Anthony, take care. Like I say, I know this section is because there's a bad connection. Because you tap the track and it just starts moving again. Oh, was there snow in Letterkenny? Was there, Brian? I got to head to Letterkenny tomorrow. I'm going to give that a little bit more juice. A couple of inches, huh? Plenty of stupid snow in the West Pennines. All right. So it was a comfortable 21, 22 degrees here through the winter, and a bit cooler in summer. Proper juice type gas tankers on the goods train. Yeah, it's an SO 100-ton tanker. I think it's Lima, I think. Raymond Legs, good evening. So balmy -3 degrees here in the moorlands. I think it's probably about -2 here now outside. We'll see you. No, I'm not heading to the NEC this weekend. I was at the NEC in April and I was at Worley in October. That's my trips over to the mainland, as we would say here. For this year, I have my last train show, not next weekend, so not this coming weekend, the weekend after, Saturday the 30th in Bangor. I'm actually taking the Christmas layout up there, which is the one in the bottom left hand. Yeah, I can't wait now to start working on this and sort the wiring out so the trains run properly. Okay, top on. Yeah, I'm just going to give up on this 57 in a minute. Love the new angles. That's it. Hang on. That camera's actually moved off the layout. It's just looking at me. Who wants to look at me? It's actually just on one of the window handles with blue tack. It's obviously moved a little bit. How does that look? There we go. That's better. Hang on. Oh, yes, that's the one that I knocked over, wasn't it? That's... There we go. Is it better? It's not looking at me. Right, where was I? Oh, Brian's in the house. Quick, somebody put up the link to the train shop. Mark, I've recorded the camera. What would you do for bloopers if it wasn't for me, Brian? I think you have a Christmas one just of all my bloopers. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Brian. Oh, Flymo's got the snowplows up out with him. Yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up with you as well, Ian, at Bangor. I got the email about it last night. Because it's just one piece. I'll be coming up Saturday morning, so I'll probably be there, aiming to be there for about 9, because really it's just daughter's coming with me. So 2 of us lift it out the car. I got some A-frames to stick it on, hook up the power, and that should be it. There's nothing, it should be set up in 5-10 minutes. Let's get a Class 87 at Lichfield yesterday around 10 p.m. and it was -1. Woohoo! Yeah, you don't want to be stood out on the platform in this weather. Right. Oh, God, it's all going wrong. Right, where was I? James Wally. Good evening, James. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how far I am from the end of the chat because my trains haven't been behaving themselves tonight. But there's definitely a problem with the wiring on that outer loop. So I think I'm going to give up on that. Oh, plenty there to give a hand if needed. Yeah, say Ian, so the myself and the daughter lift out of the car, put it on the stands, hook it up to power. Do I need to bring a circuit breaker, circuit protector thing? Calm down, Mark. I only done one live too. Didn't realize it was set to public. Wait till you get them. You still got not got your new ones yet, Al? Stand in line to get food from a food pantry. Both me and the chick were frozen. That's the perfect thing about live streams. It has to go wrong. Yeah, it's like usually I'm in here running trains for an hour before I go live, and as soon as you hit that go live button, when you're at the furthest point away from the layout, that's when something will derail, and then you're running to try and get to it before you end up with an almighty pile of trains. You set up 5-10 minutes, then you can look at the bargains and get some banger deals. I don't know if they'll have any there because it's a smaller show, this one. It's sort of a club Christmas show. From what I've been told, it's quite a small show. And they don't usually have many retailers there. Probably not doing any harm. Yeah, well, I've got an extension lead with one built in, so I'll bring that one. Oh, Jason's in the house. As I say, Jason will be live after me at 8:30, and once my stream finishes, it will kick you over to him. Heading up to the loft to fire up the heater. Yeah, I haven't. So obviously, we got thermostat in this house, and I keep the thermostat at about 10 degrees because where the thermostat is in the kitchen, if you set it at 10, it keeps the rest of the house at a nice temperature. And the radiators aren't actually on in this room at the moment, but I am wearing my red jacket with a jumper underneath, so otherwise I'd be too hot. But the fire is lit in the front room, so I can retire in there later on. And I did crack open a bottle of Baileys at the weekend because I was in Asda, and I think it was it 13 quid a litre? So I grabbed a couple of bottles. I know Jason's a big Baileys fan as well. We're digging the boxes under the tables at the shows. Yeah, it's always good to have a route around in those boxes. And ask how much the Baileys was. Tonight I'll be making trees from seafoam and static grasses. Oh, are you going to be using the old Pro Grass box? That's always fun to use, especially if you accidentally hit the plate. Quite a shocking experience. I'll get that pun in before Simon. I got seafoam here that I was making for the layout that went to Modeler's Corner. Oh. Oh, I muted myself there. I thought I was going to sneeze, but yes, the zapper box, yes. The Urban Outsider. Nick, how are you doing, sir? Yes, I've still got your points to post. They're actually in the door of my car. Christmas is coming, time for the Baileys. Yeah, I think I might actually just go and have one. Shocking joke, Mark. Real Videos and I, good evening. How you doing? You'll be at the show at Bangor, but you're going to be on the is that the first of the Whitehead trains, is it? Yeah, well, hopefully it is a busy season for you and it brings in some money because I think all the train places need that at the moment. I know our Christmas event at the museum, I think that's pretty much booked up at the moment. I'm having a shocking experience that you got a pun in before me. I have a new address now to give you. Well, you better message me that new address. That says something that you've actually moved house since you sent me the address to post them to. I was about to hit record again. Oh, and you're going to be heading up to Whitehead. Actually, the our museum closed for the day on Tuesday, and everyone who sort of works in the museum took a trip up to Coltra, the museum up in Belfast, where they got Donegal stock and everything up there. Unfortunately, I couldn't go up because I couldn't get anyone to cover me, so I couldn't go. I would love to go on up, but this looks like they had a good time up there. I was at the Dublin show when he was waiting for you, Nick. Yeah, I see. That's why they're in my car door. Because I thought I'll put them in there. If Nick's at the show, I can give them to him. But no, you weren't there. On Jason's life, we might see him get a shock. Yeah, we're all going to be watching Jason now. Go and waiting to see he gets a shock. Oh, Jason's running low. Hoping he'll get a top up on Monday. Yes, it's Jason's birthday on Monday, so everyone wish him a happy birthday for Monday. Oh, Andy's in the house. Hi, Andy. How you doing? That's March West Junction, TMD. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Yeah, we just do our event over 2 weekends, the Saturday and Sunday. We do the Friday evenings as well, but that time slot doesn't prove as popular, but we've got a few in. Exciting. Ask me advice. I've moved 3 times this year. No, it's only been twice. You wouldn't believe it, but last week we actually went and looked at another house. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be going for it, but you never know. Ulster Aviation Museum was fantastic too. I haven't been there for a while, actually. Any bets on Barnum's Junction gets a shock? That usually gives better returns for Grace. No, Grace usually sets things on fire, doesn't she? Actually, glutton for punishment, yeah. You're going to be busy running all those trains and covering Dublin as well. HST looks a bit short. Yeah, see, I've been having issues. I didn't know whether it was the loco or the track or what the story was, but I think it's the wiring on the track because you can see the Class 57 going on the outer loop. Stops at that point, it's just gone straight through. See, that's because I was watching it. That's the point of Grace. That's the thing, I'm pretty sure you can melt things away. Anything you can do, Grace can beep it up better. Yeah, there is a calendar. It should be available on the website. I've got one here somewhere. Bear with me a second. Exhibit A. This is our 2025 calendar. And it should be available on the museum shop. In fact, we have our new website up and running. So obviously it's got various pictures from the railways around Donegal. There's a nice color photo. That is Erne. And then we got the Swilly. So actually we've got, if I just show you the back page, you can see all the photos there. So we do post anywhere in the world and the UK. And you don't have to worry about customs or anything like that, because we can just post it in the north. Yeah, as Jason Murnimus Junction there mentioned, the moderator awards. We had a link up earlier, Jason, so hope everyone's got over to it. I was looking, but the 3 shops would not being exported from them in shop only. Yeah. I don't think I will wear the hoodie again. So it was very warm on a cold day, but people thought I was you. I did hear you got cold Mark a few times. Oh, the same thing happens to Lord Al. He's got one as well. Donegal Dad stunt double. Oh, I need a quick drink. You know, if I get time between now and next Thursday, I'm going to try and run some sort of temporary bus around the outer loop just to connect all the droppers up, just to see if it runs perfectly then. Yeah, they are actually quite nice. They're quite comfy. Furniture and Donegal Dad Central Model Railway. Yep. Wolfsack says there, for moderate awards, you can put in more than 1 vote, but it has to be a separate form. That gives me an idea, Raymond. Oh dear. Yeah, we're live. I just forgot to set it, but earlier this weekend due to the cold weather. I think the euro conversion will put some folks off. Yeah. Yes, Simon, when the market gets into a scrape, I jump in. So anyway, let's give everybody a closer look of the Christmas layout and what I've got to do to it. So that will be the bottom left-hand camera will be moving. So it's basically, it's the same shuttle that I built into the layout for Modeler's Corner. So it just shuttles up and down. You've got the little signals there that will light up. Some of the buildings have got lights in them. All the snow. Down here we have the waterfalls. And then I got to do, as I say, I plugged it in beginning of the week. None of these lights are working, so I have to check them out. That roof's got knocked off. That needs to be fixed. Obviously, give the track a clean, make sure it's working. The bubble car, the class 121 bubble car that runs on here, the Coca-Cola one. I'm going to put some, if I've got time, I might try and do some weathering on it. I'm definitely going to put snow on the roof. I've been looking at pictures online off the bubble car, and to be honest, you don't see them with snow on it, because obviously if a train's moving, the snow is going to come off pretty quick. But I just think just for this, for effect, having a snowy roof will probably help it. And then on the road here, I've got a little Coca-Cola van with snow on it. That will go on here. I've got to put on the polar bears and penguins. And there's a couple of deer to go on there as well. Of course, we have the main man himself is there. I did have a Model U figure of me on here, but I took him off and I actually put him on the layout that's in Modeler's Corner. So let's put this back over here. That's funny, I can pick up my phone and see myself walking away. I do wear it in the layout room. Helps keep me warm. Do not vote for me this year. Yeah, you know, Flymo, you'd win it, because like a lot of us, we couldn't do our live streams without you and, you know, the other mods. It's just, I know when I first started, you were such a great help with me. You were messaging me offline and saying, you know, this, watch out for this and stuff like that. You know, you were such a fantastic help. See, that's what happens when I do puns. I knock rears. 5 degrees in the loft. Ooh. Currently here, that's still 14 degrees. I want to do a Christmas model for the front. But this one, Nick, that to a lot of people's annoyance, I actually started it in July so I could have it finished for Christmas, because a lot of the time it gets to this time of year and everyone goes, oh, I must make a Christmas layout, forgetting how long it actually takes to do something when you're working and you can only spend an hour or two at it a week. I thought, no, I'm going to start it in July, start building it, and I can take my time with it and build it up. And even then it was a rush to get it done for Christmas. Because, you know, by the time you do everything, build everything and get it all working, it does take time. If you've got a week off and you can spend a week at it solidly, yeah, you'll get it done. But trying to fit it in around work and kids and other things. I do consider going up to the shed, but Ralph finds us 2 huskies beat me to it. Get a hot water bottle. We're going to see Jason in his stream now, the icicle hanging from his nose, deliberately shocking himself to keep himself warm. I hate to put a dampener on things, but it's currently 20 degrees in the layout room. Ooh, somebody can afford to put the heating on. No, I do mean it, Flymo. You've been a great help. I know when I first started the lives, you were messaging me and putting me right on a few things. Because it is very daunting doing these lives. Like, I've been doing these lives now since lockdown, which, where are we now? So 4 years now? It was a lot easier then, you know, when I only have 10 people in the stream. I mean, the moment is showing there's 56 in, which, you know, again, hi to anybody who's there lurking in the background, listening. You're very welcome. But who remembers my first St. Patrick's Day live stream that I done? And what I done that day is anytime someone came in and enjoyed the stream, I took a drink, just a swig of my favorite whiskey at the time. If I tried to do that now, I'd be on the floor by the end of the live stream. Time to brave the balmy weather outside and take the... Okay, Andy, take care. I'll be signing off in 5 minutes anyway to hand over to Jason. Had a quick splash and pool at 6 helped. Oh, of course, yeah, you're South Africa, so it's your summertime, isn't it? Yeah, as Flymer says, hit the like button for me, please. Share the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. You got any questions? You got 5 minutes to put them in the chat. Ryan, got to head off and get the Crimble decorations out of the attic. Oh, you haven't got them down already, Brian? It was quite a night, that one. Yeah. Yeah, because, of course, it was St. Patrick's Day. Nobody could go anywhere. So everybody was just having St. Patrick's Day at home. Humbug. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'll be putting up some of the outside lights this weekend. Not going to be switched on, but as I said before, it takes me a couple of weekends to put the outside lights up. So I'll be doing that this weekend. For our big switch on the 29th of November. That's when we're switching them on, purely because that's when all my family's going to be home. So we're going to switch the lights on then, and everyone's here. And then up early Saturday morning, up to Bangor, do the show. Daughter's coming with me to help for a while, and then she's going to disappear off shopping. It's still November, for crying out loud. Well, they're playing Christmas music on the radio. You go in the shops now, Christmas music's playing. I mean, Alexa, how many days to Christmas?
Christmas is in 34 days, on Wednesday, the 25th of December, 2024. Santa has a little message for you.
Alexa, stop. Don't want to hear Santa's message. 34 days. Yeah, how many Alexas have I just set off? Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going, Nick, because I've had my 2 jollies over to the NEC show in April and Worley. So I won't be going over. Yeah, most shops are, yeah. No Santa message. Can we have the slave replacement service instead? Okay, Elizabeth, take care. Sleep tight. I'll catch you again. Oh, Joshua's off as well. Yeah, 2 minutes now. I'll be finishing up and handing you over to Jason. It's nice to have some females in here, because I was actually looking through my stats and only 1.5% of my viewers are female. The rest are male. Yeah, there's no getting away from Christmases. Note to self, cancel all ferries if Mark is trying to sell into all of yet. Yeah, I know I did say I was going to come over to Holyhead to see you guys get the ferry over. I think it's going to be the new year before I can, because I was looking at times I could come over and it was just, no. Just can't put it in. Tell me the exact value of pi. Oh, there we are. It is 8:30. So I'll be back again next Thursday, hopefully. Video out this weekend. Channel members have already seen it. And a big thanks to my channel members for their support. I'm going to bring the stream to an end now. It's great having you guys here on a Thursday chatting to you. So take care, everyone. This is Thursday Train Time signing out. And hopefully we'll see you all again next Thursday. Or in the streams. I'll be over in Jason's now shortly. Take care, everyone. Bye.